Have you ever noticed that getting up from a chair feels a little harder than it used to, or that your legs seem to tire out faster on a walk? If you're over 60 and nodding along, you're not alone. That sluggish, heavy feeling in your legs isn't just a sign of getting older, it's your body sending you a signal that it needs a little extra care. The good news? You don't need a gym membership or a medicine cabinet full of pills to feel stronger and more energized. The secret to revitalizing your leg strength might be sitting in your kitchen right now. In this video, we're going to walk you through 5 simple, science-backed habits that can boost your leg strength after 60, helping you move with confidence, climb stairs with ease, and feel more like yourself again. These are practical steps you can start today. And trust me, they're easier than you might think. Let's dive into the first habit, and I promise you'll be surprised at how something so simple can make such a big difference. Did you know that one of the most powerful tools for stronger legs is a single nutrient you're probably not getting enough of? It's called leucine, and it's like a wake-up call for your muscles. Leucine is an essential amino acid, which means your body can't make it on its own. You have to get it from food. Scientists have found that leucine flips a switch in your body, triggering something called the mTOR pathway. Think of it as your body's internal construction crew, repairing and building muscle tissue to keep your legs strong and steady. A study from 2011 showed that just one leucine-rich meal can kickstart muscle repair, even in older adults whose muscles might not respond as well as they used to. So, what does this look like in real life? Picture starting your day with a breakfast that includes eggs, cottage cheese, or a scoop of whey protein in a smoothie. Aim for about 25 to 30 grams of high-quality protein, which gives you 2 to 3 grams of leucine, enough to get that construction crew working. For example, 3 large eggs or a cup of Greek yogurt mixed with some berries can do the trick. If you're plant-based, try a protein powder made from pea or hemp, blended with almond, milk and a banana. The key is to make this your first meal of the day, because your muscles are especially ready to soak up nutrients in the morning. Have you ever felt a little more energized after a hearty breakfast? That's your body thanking you for giving it what it needs to thrive. Now let's talk about timing, because when you eat matters just as much as what you eat. Your body runs on an internal clock, and after 60, that clock gets a bit pickier about when it wants fuel. Eating protein early in the day, especially within an hour of waking, sets the tone for muscle repair and energy production. A study from the University of Texas found that people who spread their protein intake evenly across breakfast, lunch, and dinner saw a 25% boost in muscle-building activity compared to those who loaded up on protein at night. Why does this matter? Because your legs rely on a steady stream of signals to stay strong, and those signals weaken if you skip protein early in the day. Imagine your muscles like a garden. If you only water it at night, it's not going to flourish as well as it could. So, try this tomorrow. Whip up a quick breakfast with a couple of eggs, some spinach, and a slice of whole grain toast. Or, if you're in a rush, blend a smoothie with whey protein, a handful of kale, and a splash of orange juice. It's not just about filling your stomach. It's about sending a clear message to your muscles that it's time to get to work. Comment below if you've got a favorite breakfast that keeps you going. I'd love to hear about it. Speaking of messages, let's move to another key habit that's all about making sure your muscles get the right signals from your brain. This one's a game changer, and it's probably already in your fridge. Ever wonder why some mornings your legs feel steady and other days they're a bit wobbly? It could be because of a neurotransmitter called acetylcholine, which acts like a messenger between your brain and your leg muscles, telling them when to move. As we age, our bodies make less of this messenger, which can lead to slower or weaker movements. The fix: a nutrient called choline, which your body uses to build acetylcholine. 2 whole eggs, especially the yolks, give you over 300 milligrams of choline, more than enough to support those brain-to-muscle signals. A study from 2012 found that boosting choline can improve muscle control in as little as 6 to 12 hours, especially when you eat it in the morning. So, picture this. You start your day with a plate of scrambled eggs mixed with some diced tomatoes and a sprinkle of herbs. Not only is it delicious, but it's also helping your brain talk to your legs more clearly. If eggs aren't your thing, try quinoa or roasted Brussels sprouts for a plant-based choline boost. Have you noticed your steps feel steadier after a protein-packed meal? That's no coincidence. It's your body putting those nutrients to work. These first two habits, getting enough leucine and choline, are like laying the foundation for stronger legs. They're simple, but they pack a punch because they work with your body's natural systems to rebuild strength from the inside out. Stick with me as we explore the next habit, which is all about getting more oxygen and energy to your legs so you can move with confidence. Now, let's talk about something that can make your legs feel lighter and more powerful, almost like you're turning back the clock. Have you ever felt like your legs are dragging, even when you're just walking to the mailbox? That heaviness might not just be about your muscles. It could be a sign that your blood flow needs a little boost. This brings us to our next habit, which is all about getting more oxygen and nutrients to your legs through a surprising food you might already have in your kitchen: beets. These vibrant red veggies are packed with nitrates, a natural compound that your body turns into nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is like a key that unlocks your blood vessels, letting them relax and deliver more oxygen and energy to your muscles. A study from 2015 found that older adults who drank about a cup of beetroot juice saw a noticeable improvement in their leg power within just a few hours, especially in the fast-twitch muscle fibers that help you stay balanced and avoid stumbles. Imagine sipping a small glass of beetroot juice, say 250 milliliters, about 90 minutes before a short walk or some light stretching. It's like giving your legs a turbo boost, helping you move with more ease and confidence. If the taste of beets isn't your favorite, try blending them into a smoothie with some apple or berries to make it sweeter. Or, if you prefer whole foods, roast a medium-sized beet with a drizzle of olive oil for a tasty side dish. Worried about the sugar in beets? Pair them with a fiber-rich green like spinach to keep things balanced. This simple habit can make a real difference, and you might just notice your steps feeling a bit springier by the end of the day. Speaking of feeling lighter, let's move to another habit that tackles one of the sneakiest culprits behind tired, achy legs: inflammation. You might not feel it, but low-grade inflammation can quietly sap your leg strength, making every step feel like a chore. The good news: you can fight it with something as simple as a handful of dark leafy greens. Think kale, spinach, or mustard greens, foods that are like superheroes for your body. These greens are loaded with anti-inflammatory compounds, like a flavonoid called quercetin, which acts like a shield against inflammation. A 2019 study showed that eating these greens regularly can lower inflammation markers in just a couple of weeks, especially when you pair them with a little movement, like a 15-minute walk. Picture this. You add a cup of spinach to your morning eggs, or toss some kale into a lunchtime salad with a splash of olive oil and a squeeze of lemon. That healthy fat helps your body absorb the green's nutrients, making them even more effective. It's not about instant results, but after about 10 to 14 days, you might notice your legs feel less stiff, recover faster after a walk, or just have more pep. Have you ever tried adding greens to your meals and felt a difference in your energy? Share your favorite way to eat them in the comments. I'd love to hear what works for you. This habit is like telling your body it's safe to relax and rebuild, setting the stage for stronger, more responsive legs. These two habits, boosting blood flow with beets and fighting inflammation with greens, are like giving your legs a double dose of support, working from the inside out to keep you moving with ease. Stay with me as we explore the final habit, which ties everything together and makes sure your body is ready to put all these nutrients to work at the right time. Ever find yourself wondering why some days your legs feel ready to take on the world, while others they're just not cooperating, even if you've eaten well? It's not just about the food on your plate, it's about when it gets there. This brings us to our final habit, and trust me, it's the glue that holds everything else together: timing your meals to supercharge your leg strength. After 60, your body gets a bit pickier about how it uses nutrients, especially protein, which is the building block for keeping your legs strong and steady. Scientists call this pickiness anabolic resistance, meaning your muscles don't respond to protein as efficiently as they used to. But here's the exciting part. You can outsmart this by eating at the right times, especially when your muscles are most ready to listen. A study from 2014 found that people who spread their protein intake evenly across breakfast, lunch, and dinner saw a 25% boost in muscle building activity compared to those who saved most of their protein for dinner. It's like giving your legs a steady stream of fuel throughout the day instead of one big tank at night. Let's break this down so you can start using it today, and I'll share some easy ways to make it work for your life. Picture this. You wake up, have a cup of coffee, and maybe nibble on a piece of toast, thinking you'll eat more later. Sound familiar? That's a common habit. But it's like starting your car with an empty gas tank. Your muscles miss out on the fuel they need to repair and grow. Your body's internal clock, or circadian rhythm, makes your muscles especially hungry for protein in the morning, right after you've been fasting all night. Eating 25 to 30 grams of protein within an hour of waking is like flipping the switch to turn your muscle-building machinery on. Think of a breakfast like 3 scrambled eggs with a handful of spinach and a slice of whole grain toast, or a smoothie with a scoop of whey protein, a banana, and some almond milk. If you're plant-based, try a bowl of Greek-style soy yogurt with hemp seeds and a drizzle of honey. This isn't just about filling up. It's about sending a signal to your legs that it's time to get stronger. A study from the University of Texas showed that starting your day with protein can jumpstart muscle protein synthesis, which is your body's way of repairing and rebuilding muscle tissue. Have you ever noticed you feel a bit more energized when you eat a hearty breakfast? That's your muscles thanking you for giving them what they need, right when they need it. But it's not just about breakfast. Your muscles need attention all day long. Spreading protein across 3 meals keeps that muscle-building signal strong. Aim for 25 to 30 grams of protein at lunch and dinner too, so your legs get a consistent supply of building blocks. For lunch, picture a grilled chicken salad with chickpeas and a splash of olive oil, or a lentil soup with a side of whole grain bread if you're vegetarian. At dinner, try baked salmon with quinoa and steamed broccoli, or a tofu stir-fry with brown rice. The key is balance. Don't pile all your protein into one meal, especially at night, because your muscles can only handle so much at once. Research suggests that after about 30 to 40 grams of protein per meal, your body starts using the extra for energy, or storing it, not building muscle. So, splitting it up evenly is like watering your garden little by little throughout the day instead of flooding it once. To make this easy, plan your meals ahead of time. Maybe prep a batch of hard-boiled eggs or a big bowl of quinoa salad on Sunday so you've got protein-rich options ready to go. What's your go-to lunch that keeps you feeling strong? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear what fuels your day. Here's where it gets even more powerful. Pairing your meals with movement. Your muscles are like sponges after a little activity, soaking up nutrients more effectively. This is called the anabolic window, and it's especially important after 60, when your muscles need an extra nudge to use protein well. Eating a small meal or snack with both protein and carbs within 30 to 60 minutes after a walk, some light, stretching, or even a bit of gardening can make a big difference. Imagine finishing a 15-minute walk around your neighborhood and sitting down to a snack of Greek yogurt with a handful of walnuts and a sliced apple. The carbs boost insulin, which helps shuttle those amino acids into your muscles for repair, while the protein gets to work rebuilding. A study from 2017 showed that older adults who ate protein after light exercise had better muscle recovery and strength gains than those who didn't time their meals this way. If you're not big on exercise, don't worry. Even a short stroll or some gentle leg lifts while watching TV counts. Try this tomorrow. After a quick walk or some stretching, have a small bowl of cottage cheese with berries or a slice of whole grain toast with peanut butter. You might be surprised at how much steadier your legs feel afterward. Have you ever tried eating right after a walk and noticed less soreness? That's your body putting this timing trick to work. To make this habit stick, think of it as a rhythm, not a chore. Start your day with a protein-packed breakfast to wake up your muscles. Keep the momentum going with balanced protein at lunch and dinner. And whenever you move, Follow it up with a protein-carb combo to make the most of that anabolic window. If you're wondering how to fit this into a busy day, try keeping it simple. Stock your fridge with easy options like pre-cooked chicken, canned beans, or single-serve yogurt packs. You can even set a reminder on your phone to eat your post-walk snack. It's a small step that pays off big. This habit is like giving your legs a steady drumbeat of support, keeping them strong and ready for whatever you want to do, whether it's chasing grandkids or climbing stairs with confidence. Stick with me as we wrap this all up with a plan to put these habits into action and keep your legs feeling their best. So, here we are, with 5 simple habits that can make your legs feel stronger, steadier, and ready to carry you through life with confidence. Isn't it amazing how much power lies in the little choices you make every day? You don't need to overhaul your life or spend hours at the gym to feel more energized. These habits, starting your day with leucine-rich protein, boosting brain to muscle signals with choline, powering up blood flow with beets, fighting inflammation with leafy greens, and timing your meals to work with your body's rhythm, are like a toolkit for your legs. They're not just about moving better, they're about keeping you independent, active, and feeling like yourself, no matter your age. Picture yourself climbing stairs without that familiar heaviness, or chasing after grandkids with a spring in your step. That's what these habits can do when you put them into action. The science backs it up. Small changes, like sipping a beet smoothie or eating eggs in the morning, can start working in just a few hours, helping your muscles and nerves reconnect in ways that make you feel stronger and more alive. Let's make this real for you. Imagine starting tomorrow with a simple plan. Blend a smoothie with a scoop of protein powder, a small beet, and a handful of spinach. Then head out for a 15-minute walk around your neighborhood. Follow it up with a breakfast of 2 eggs scrambled, with some kale and a slice of whole grain toast. For lunch, try a chicken or lentil salad with a drizzle of olive oil. And at dinner, enjoy some grilled fish or tofu with quinoa and broccoli. After any light activity, like stretching or gardening, have a quick snack, maybe Greek yogurt with berries or a slice of toast with peanut butter. These aren't big leaps. They're small, delicious steps that fit into your life. Try this for a week, and I bet you'll notice your legs feeling a bit lighter, your balance a bit steadier. The beauty of it, you're not just feeding your body, you're sending it a message that it's time to thrive. Have you ever felt that spark of energy after trying something new with your diet or routine? That's your body saying, keep going. Share what you're excited to try in the comments below. I'd love to hear how you're making these habits your own. This is about more than just stronger legs. It's about reclaiming your confidence and living life on your terms, whether it's dancing at a family party, walking your dog without feeling winded, or just getting up from a chair with ease. These habits are your path to staying active and independent. If this video has sparked a new way of thinking about your health, give it a thumbs up. It helps us reach more people who could use these simple tools. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video packed with practical ways to feel your best. What's your biggest goal for staying strong and active? Drop it in the comments, and let's inspire each other. Here's to moving with ease, feeling vibrant, and living your fullest life at any age. Thank you for joining me, and I can't wait to see you in the next one.